Alright guys, so one more message before I end off today. Now, today will be really, really good. As you can see, the covers that I put out are amazing. Now, I'm going to use my channel for good, alright? Now, you know, I've done a lot of really nice things for people. I've done really good things for people. And I've done a lot of really great things for people, definitely. I'm that kind of person. I'm just a really nice person. I've done lots of things that people usually don't do for others. And I've done that quite a bit. Now, there are people that do way more, obviously. I'm a giving person, but I'm not as giving as a lot of other people. Some people are total saints and do really well. And those people are admirable. We love those people. Those people are really nice, really important to have, right? Now, I'm going to do really good things for my channel, like talk about suicide and things like safe sex, because you should use a condom if you're at the age. You should use a condom when you're practicing sex, for sure, alright? Now, especially if you're with multiple partners, it's very, very important that you don't risk any STDs or anything like that. That's enough about that. But the other thing I was going to say is, yes, so it's really important that people are very good to each other. Maybe not necessarily go out of their way or anything like that, but it's really important to have some kind of kindness factor. Now, about the other thing I was going to say, so suicide, okay? So hopefully if you are thinking suicide and you watch this video, it stops you. Because I think it's really important that a lot of people really commit suicide and just waste their lives. And they don't do it without thinking, right? Like they're too busy thinking something sad, or people are treating you really badly or whatever, especially young people, okay? So even celebrities, I mean, this should be about celebrities. I should be talking to them about this, but it's really important that you stick to your guns. And if you have everything in your celebrity, please don't do it. It's just not cool. Like, well, I mean, obviously if you're sad about something and it's really bad, then yes, it's hard to deal with for sure. And maybe you're dealing with something really serious. I don't know what you're actually dealing with. My life is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So that's something I would never do. If your situation is really, really bad, then, you know, sometimes people might feel that way. But if your situation is pretty good, but you have people that are criticizing you or cutting you down, or just telling you things like you'll never amount to anything, or you're not going to go anywhere, don't listen. Don't let them tell you to commit suicide. It's important that you follow your heart and follow your dreams. So if you told someone about your dreams and they laugh in your face, that's not necessarily meaning that you're not going to succeed, alright? Sometimes your dreams are too big for that person, and sometimes your dreams are really big and that person cannot handle it and they're very jealous, alright? I'm not saying that's always the case. Sometimes people are like, there's no way you can do it. But if you are someone that is doing something that you can't do and you have a dream, people still shouldn't be laughing at you, really. Honestly, it's not really right, okay? So you should follow your dreams and follow what you need to do for yourself, okay? So the more someone laughs at you or thinks it's funny or whatever, the more it's probably because you can actually achieve it, okay? So don't give up on yourself just because someone is saying something negative, alright? That's not something that you should be doing. Your priority is to get your life in order, away from that person's negativity, and to become someone that you could totally be, alright? So it's important that you follow your dreams and do what you need to do, because you only have one life to live, and you should live it a long time, and you should live it with enjoyment, and you should follow your dreams. So there are some people that luck out, they tell their dreams. Well, for me, I actually tell people my dreams usually, and people are very kind about it, they're very nice about it. So to me, it's not a big deal. But I know I'm gonna get there. So I think I'm gonna get there. I'm not sure yet, but I feel I will get there. And I've always felt that way, even in the beginning. So to me, it's not something I've ever worried about. And if somebody says something negative, I just think, well, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm gonna get there. So to me, it's not a big deal for me, and I'm older too. If you're a young kid and you tell someone your dream, and they laugh at you or they say you'll never make it, don't listen, alright? Now, the more they laugh, the more different you feel they are of you in terms of how they can achieve their dreams, then you know, hey, wait a minute, something's up here. Obviously that person might not have a dream, or they may not be able to get there, or they're just lazy, or they don't believe in themselves. it may not necessarily be them, really. Maybe they've been told the same thing and they don't feel they can achieve their dreams. So don't take it personally, but don't let it stop you, right? There's people like Madonna out there who have gone for their dreams and really strive to improve and do better all the time. Like Madonna hasn't gone away since the 1980s, right? So she's someone that followed her dream and she really stuck by it. And she dealt with a lot of negativity for sure. I'm sure she has. So that being said, even use artists like Madonna, Shakira, Katy Perry, all those people. But if somebody's criticizing you, maybe they don't like you or maybe they're jealous. There's many reasons why somebody would criticize. So don't always assume it's negative. And negative criticism is the same as positive criticism. So if somebody's giving you negative, if you're loved or hated and combined both strongly, then chances are you're going to make it big, all right? Now, I haven't made it big yet, so I'm not talking about I'm not talking about this from experience, all right? But I know for a fact that I'm going to make it somewhere, even if I don't make it on YouTube. But I do think I'm going to make it on YouTube. But even if I don't make it on YouTube, I think I'm a big person, I'm a strong person, and I'm older too. I don't take those things seriously. But if you are someone that's struggling and you're young, or you're older and you have people still treating you badly about your dreams, then don't worry. You will make it if you follow your heart and if you know it's a realistic goal. Obviously, if it's not a realistic goal, then don't bother really. But if you have a feeling in yourself and you really believe you'll make it and you know so and you really feel strongly about the passion you feel about that goal and you really like it and you're actually talented, see, the way that it works is if someone is really, really talented at something, people get scared and they don't know what to say and they have a hard time with it, right? Because they may not have the same talents that person has. I have 10 talents and maybe more, all right? So I bring out most people are very nice, they're very friendly, but I bring out kind of an idea that maybe that person might think they're not as good. So what they might do, they don't always do this, but they might be like jealous and think, oh no, I can't compete, so what am I going to do, you know? So it may not be something that it may not be that necessarily. It could be something else. Maybe the person just doesn't like you or whatever, but you know, that's part of it, right? I have so many talents. I'm really gifted at a lot of things, and I'm surprised at my own talents. So maybe sometimes people don't like that, but it's not really a big deal because you have to go for your goals. I'm older, like I said, so to me it doesn't bother me if someone says negative or positive things. I'm still a believer in myself. I still strive to reach my goals. And I'm a hard worker, so regardless of what anybody says, I have to work hard for myself to be satisfied. So that's why I do all the things that I do and love the things that I do and really have fun with it. So, that being said, lots of reasons why you should strive for more. Oh, more is always better than less, alright? So if you have a little bit and you're really struggling, then obviously it's very difficult for you, for sure. But there are ways to get out of that rut, all right? But I'm not sure because I've been very fortunate to have a lot of things, but I did start from a poor background, all right? So I wasn't really in a rich place to begin with, but I mean, so I did have to work my way up, but I had a lot of help along the way from other people in my family that did work their way up as well. So I'm very lucky, and some of you might be too. Maybe you just don't know it, but I'm rambling like usual, alright? Maybe you should have stopped me a long time ago, but I really want this channel to be positive motivator for people. Like I said, I do motivational speeches, and that was one of them. So totally enjoy your day. Go about following your dreams, as ridiculous as they may sound, or as ridiculous as you think they are. Definitely have a backup plan and make sure it's a realistic goal. Not based on what criticisms you get, but how you feel you can achieve it. If you feel you strongly can achieve it and you will get there, then you probably will, and don't worry about what other people say. If you feel it's unrealistic, then have another dream, but don't be too harsh. Don't be a false critic to yourself. It might be realistic and you might think it's not, but it might be realistic. So just make sure you do research into it, but make sure, if it's realistic though, you'll know. If you know you're talented deep down, you know you'll get there. And it could be anything. So cooking, gaming, singing, dancing, modeling, being the most unattractive person. You can make lots of money doing that. People are shocked to see you on YouTube. They might subscribe and watch and totally enjoy. So it's not something that you can set your goals no matter where you're at, all right? And no matter what you look like or who you are. So you can achieve those goals, and there's lots of things you can do. And a lot of you already know this, so I'm just rambling. But in case you don't, there's a lot of things you can do. Don't give up. Please don't give up. And suicide is definitely not the answer, all right? Your loved ones care. There's a lot of people that care about you, all right? So totally be good to yourself. Follow your dreams. Make sure they're realistic, etc. Thank you.